All right, so we're going over today the Enigma of Zoroaster. There was a time period in history when the ancient Persians were the most advanced civilizations on Earth. They led the world in technology, culture, education, the arts, agriculture, metalworking, weapons, maintained extensive trade routes, and a host of well populated cities, with their crown jewel located in Baghdad. During the rise and golden era of ancient Persia, there was one religion that fostered the seeds of tolerance, cooperation, spiritual direction, and harmony. This faith was believed to have been founded by the great Zoroaster, also known in the West as Zarathustra. Though the exact birth date is not known, some scholars place the birth as early as 4000 BCE. However, many believe it to be much later. The religion would have its heights as the Persian cultures flourished, leaving a footprint as far west as Egypt and as far east as China. The fire temples and schools were built by the priests and priestesses of the religion, referred to in history as the Magi. The Magi were renowned for their love of nature, as great astrologers, skilled in the art of healing and meditation. Millions of people would flock to their disciplined and honorable approach to life as they would attempt to transform individual earth lives into a more divine experience. Good thoughts, good words, good actions. A solid baseline of Zoroastrianism that would seed the population that fostered Persia's great rise. Even as the Greek historian Herodotus would write in his works Histories, that the Persians were ever very honest, and to speak a lie was the most disgraceful act. This written at an age when the Greek cities were fighting for their lives against the Persian armies. This statement was most likely a product of great Zoroaster's work many years after his death. There is more evidence of the impact of Zarathustra's religion in history. It was Cyrus the Great, the king of the Persian Empire, who freed the Jews from the Babylonian captivity in 538 BCE. After conquering Babylon, Cyrus issued a decree allowing the Jews to return to their homeland in Judah and rebuild the temple in Jerusalem. This event is documented in the Hebrew Bible and is considered a significant moment in Jewish history, marking the end of the Babylonian captivity. The Cyrus cylinder has been translated. The text on the cylinder is written in Akkadian and describes the Cyrus conquest of Babylon in 538 BCE. It also details his policies of restoring temples and repatriating displaced peoples, including the Jews. The translation reveals how Cyrus presented himself as a liberator and a fair ruler, emphasizing his respect for the local gods and traditions of the conquered people. Was this kind act of Cyrus also evidence of his association to the once great religion of the Persian people? Consider it would take great plagues to convince Pharaoh to release the Jews captive in Egypt. But Cyrus would use his own army to liberate the Jews in the east under Babylonian rule. In addition, he would foster what was needed to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem. This temple would stand for hundreds of years until the Jewish revolt against Rome around the year 66 AD. If you're able to cross-reference historical facts of the Old Testament, what about the New Testament? Many scholars point out that the visit from the wise men were likely the Magi that had an uncanny ability to read the stars. These great astrologers had to be certain what they had seen if they were to travel so far into Roman-occupied territory bearing gifts. Were these wise men also a product of the religion began by the great Zoroaster? Were they indeed the Magi? For now, the great Zoroaster will remain an enigma until archaeology can come up with more answers for us. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave your comments below, and love and light to you.